Sexyy Red said she the modern day Boosie, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think?
I mean, I feel like she gave me my flowers. Like I say, like I feel like she really gave me my flowers because Sexyy Red from the loop.
Mm-hmm.
March 22nd, we at the Boosie Bash. I need all the out because Big Sexy and I'm coming to see all the bad bitches. I love the bring the Boosie. I know Boosie can bring through.
Bitch, she got HPV. I bet she done had chlamydia, gonorrhea, trigonometry, cryopts, and whatever else that can contract.
Looks like the secret's out and Boosie can't play it cool no more. The tape just leaked and now he's out here looking real shook. After news broke about what went down between him and Sexy Plus in the bedroom, things started spiraling fast. And let's not act like we didn't see the signs. When Boosie laid eyes on Sexyy Red's outfit, yeah, the one where her cat imprint was straight up showing, his face lit up like a kid in a candy store. That one look had people going wild online. Everyone started whispering. Did Boosie and Sexyy Red really hook up?
Boosie bad, Sexyy Red bad ass. Don't play no game.
Don't play with
it's
us.
A party and we turn it all the way.
It's a gangster party, bitch.
It's a gangster party. Get your shit together. Titties out, nipples out.
And the big question, did she pass something to him? Because people been throwing that same accusation at her before. And now Boosie's name just got added to the list. Word on the street is loud right now, and I got every drop of that tea. So here's how it all went down. Boosie had been feeling himself heavy, flexing all over the place. Then Sexyy Red popped up in this wild outfit. And when I say wild, I mean it left nothing to the imagination. Her print was literally right there. And Boosie's reaction? Man was cheesing like he just won $1 million. That moment right there had folks putting 2 and 2 together like, nah, something definitely went down between them. The internet don't miss nothing. Every frame gets dissected like a crime scene. And let's be real, Boosie wasn't just staring at Sexyy Red like she fine. Nah, it was that deep, familiar look. The kind of look that screams, been there, done that. But if you thought that was messy, buckle up. Word in the streets is that Sexyy Red wasn't feeling how Boosie tried to act like nothing ever happened between them. So what did she allegedly do? Got back at him in the pettiest way imaginable. Rumor has it, she burned him on purpose. Yeah, allegedly hit him with the kind of gift you don't want, and it's the type that sticks around. Now Boosie's known for running his mouth wild and never backing down, so of course he wasn't about to own up to being involved with Sexyy Red like that. But folks are saying he messed with the wrong one this time, and she made damn sure he won't forget her. And come on, Sexyy Red's name been floating around for a minute now, and not for anything squeaky clean. People been whispering for a while about her connection to Gucci Third Leg. You know, the same dude folks say been spreading STDs like it's part of his brand.
You are an OnlyFans star?
Yes.
What happened between you and Gucci Third Leg?
I wouldn't test positive for HSV2 unless you had HSV2. If you gave me HSV1 genitally, I would test positive for HSV1, but just have it in my genitals. But I don't have HSV1, I have HSV.
So when those rumors started swirling and people pieced it all together, it was game over. They were all pointing fingers at Sexy like, yup, she did it again. Red's been passing it around too, no cap. Now the latest word on the street is Boosie might be making a quiet little trip to the clinic real soon. And if that's true, that's a hard L to swallow. But honestly, this ain't the first time people suspected something was up between the two. You remember that moment when Sexyy Red posted a pic in bed with some mystery dude rocking an ankle monitor? The internet went crazy. Everyone was convinced it was Boosie. And Red didn't help the situation when she dropped that caption. I like effing with drillers. Dreadhead KZ. Straight from her own track. Shake your dreads. Come on now. That sounded way too on brand for Boosie not to be involved. But Boosie, he wasn't having any of it. He hopped on X and clapped back hard saying, I'm blocking all you fans asking if that's me in that pic with Sexyy Red. Then he tried to clear it up like, Y'all see that ain't my ankle size or color. And he wasn't done. He claimed he was out on vacation with his daughter at the time. Still, fans weren't buying it, especially since Boosie's been seen wearing an ankle monitor in the past.
Like, ugh, what's going on? So
Did y'all
then
go
we
to the
both
doctor
went to the
together?
doctor. Yeah, went to the doctor
Yeah.
together.
And
And then we both was like, well, you two people. And he like, you two people too. I'm like,
That denial only added more heat to the fire. And if you think the idea of Sexyy Red allegedly burning Boosie sounds like a stretch, wait till you hear this. A few months back, it wasn't even Boosie making noise about it. It was Sexyy Red's ex who aired her out. Dude hit social media with zero filter, flat out claiming that she gave him an STD, and he did not hold back one bit. He even dropped a recorded phone call where he pressed her about it, saying she hid her status and never told the people she was messing with. And man, he was heated. In the audio, he went off yelling, "Do all your ninjas know what's going on with you? Do you tell them ninjas you burning? Or do you lie to them like you did me?" Once that clip hit the internet, it was a full-blown circus. Folks started looking at Sexyy Red sideways real quick. Her name started trending and the backlash was brutal. But you already know, Sexyy Red ain't the type to stay quiet. She wasn't gonna sit back and let folks run wild with the rumors without throwing hands back online. She jumped on social media quick, trying to shut the whole thing down. The damage was done. And when you stack it all up, the receipts are looking real messy. And not just because of the Boosie drama. Her own ex already aired her out saying she's been on this wave, and that's not even the only time she's put herself in the hot seat. Truth is, from what Sexyy Red's been saying in public, she's been out here moving a little wild, and you gotta give it to her. She said it with her chest, no shame at all. Back in June 2023, she pulled up to Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast and got way too real. She actually admitted, out loud and proud, to catching chlamydia. Not once, but twice. Straight facts from her own mouth. According to Sexyy Red, her and her man had broken up because he was out here doing her dirty. So they both went off, started messing with other people, then later circled back and got back together. But the moment Sexyy Red and her man got back together, something was off. They decided to hit the doctor together just to be safe. And boom, both of them tested positive for chlamydia. And get this, he hit her with, "You too?" Like he couldn't believe it. Now look, everybody makes mistakes. But when you start stacking this on top of everything else that's been popping up lately, the picture is starting to look real messy. And just when you think it couldn't get any wilder, Sexyy Red took it up another notch. Instead of laying low while folks dragged her name through the mud, she turned around and dropped a lipstick line. But not just any regular beauty launch. Nah, she named the shades after STDs. No joke. Colors like yellow discharge, gonorrhea, and even cookie juice. Like, what was she thinking? Maybe in her mind it was some edgy marketing move. But for most people it came off nasty and flat out disrespectful.
I got a lip gloss brand, and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Booty hole pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice. And coochie juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute, and it smells good.
The internet lit her up. Folks couldn't believe she'd use something like that to sell makeup. At this point, you really gotta ask, how did Boosie not see all this coming? Maybe it's because Sexyy Red been calling herself the modern day Boosie for a minute now. So he probably figured she was just cut from the same wild cloth. Thought she was on his level of chaos and didn't think twice. Chicago rapper Von Off 1700 came out the cut and dropped a nasty bomb that had everybody holding their breath. He claimed that after messing around with Sexyy Red, he couldn't even wash the funk off, not even after showering.
Can't get rid of that. If you fuck somebody that got this shit, while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it. Why you lying? Do all your niggas know what's going on with you? Do you tell them you burning, or do you lie to them like you did me? Or is you lying to them you did me? Or is you lying?
Or did you lie to me? Did you lie? Did you tell them the truth?
Now that's the kind of thing you don't just say to start drama. That's straight up personal and nasty. And while that confession had the internet going wild, here's the wildest part. The big media outlets, silent. Acting like it never happened. It's like they swept the whole thing clean under the rug. Like they don't want to touch it at all. And when it comes to people speaking out, Lord Jamar definitely stirred the pot with what he had to say, had folks raising eyebrows all over. According to him,
Sexyy Red looked like the type of girls like back in the days, like you walk in the room and you'd be like, smell like somebody was f***ing in here.
And here's the kicker. Jamar claimed he saw a video of Sexyy Red admitting her own stuff stinks. Now, whether that video actually exists or it's just more street talk floating around, one thing's clear. Jamar wasn't backing down. He stood 10 toes on that claim like he meant every word. So apparently, there is a video out there where Sexyy Red straight up says her own stuff was stinking.
I see the video where she said her own was stinking. Did you see that?
Did you catch that? And to make things even crazier, Lord Jamar didn't just stop at dragging her Hygiene. He hit folks with a full-blown conspiracy theory. He claimed Sexyy Red might be an industry plant.
Because there was an interview where you said that you wanted to fuck her, right?
Yeah.
And then you linked up with her like a couple days later, or what?
Yeah.
That wasn't the vibe. I heard you were rubbing her feet.
Yeah, just because you rubbed her feet on me, you f***ed her though.
Placed in the game to push all the wrong messages, like glorifying gang life, normalizing baby mama drama, and even pushing certain pharmaceutical agendas. Now you already know Sexyy Red wasn't about to let all that fly without saying something. But instead of clapping back at Von 1700 directly or clearing the air about the smell rumors, she threw a curveball. She told people to go ask Chief Keef if her kitty stank. Like, what? And that move had folks giving her the ultimate side eye. Like, why bring Chief Keef into it out of nowhere? Now it's looking like Von 1700 might not be the only one who got up close and personal, if you catch the vibe. And yup, you guessed it. There's already been talk about Chief Keef and Sexyy Red having some kind of situationship. They've worked on music together, and now rumors are swirling heavy that there was more going on behind the scenes. Some new selfies started making the rounds, and they had people looking at Sexyy Red and Chief Keef real different. In the pics, she was all booed up, rocking his chain and looking extra cozy. And let's be real, when a girl puts on a dude's chain, it ain't just for style. That usually means something went down behind closed doors. This wasn't giving just friends at all. It was giving, yeah, that's my man. And the streets caught on fast. Once the internet started going crazy with the relationship talk, Sexyy Red tried to put the brakes on the rumors. She jumped on Instagram, talking about her and Chief Keef being like siblings. But let's be honest, not a single soul believed that. Especially when just days before, she was out here playfully dragging Chief Keef for flirting with King Von's sister, Kayla B. So if they're just siblings, why is she pressed about who he's flirting with? Then she doubled down and jumped back on the gram, flexing his chain again, this time in a way that had everybody glued to their screens. The smirks, the body language, it was giving everything but innocent.
Chief, he wasn't your boyfriend.
I mean, all is my boyfriend. That's
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I got a lot of boyfriends. I'm just saying, no, I don't. I'm just saying.
No, don't say that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That was your man now?
Yeah.
And when I say flexing, Sexyy Red wasn't playing. She went full savage and tucked Chief Keef's chain into her panties. Her caption, "We go together, now give me a kiss." And just like that, the internet exploded. People couldn't believe it. Comments, reposts, theories, everything was on fire. Chief Keef, he kept it quiet, didn't say much publicly, but actions speak louder, and he was spotted pulling up to one of Sexyy Red's music video shoots. So yeah, he might not be talking, but he's definitely moving like he's involved. And then there's Charleston White, who couldn't keep his mouth shut either. He straight up called her a 304, and y'all already know what that means. But he didn't stop there. He claimed Sexyy Red was out here influencing Angel Reese in all the wrong ways.
Don't listen. She can't do nothing but play basketball. I ain't the reason why we just start setting. I be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She want to hoe.
Before she linked up with Sexyy Red, Angel was locked in, focused on her basketball career, handling herself like a rising star. But after she started rolling with Red, the outfits turned real flashy. The posts started looking like thirst traps, and the whole vibe shifted. And Charleston White wasn't even subtle about it. He looked at her lipstick line, the wild behavior, and just asked straight up, why gonorrhea?
Why gonorrhea?
Because my friend, she had gonorrhea.
Okay.
And she called me and told me about it. And then I'm like, I was in the midst of making some lip gloss. She told me what color it was. It was green. So I'm like, I got no green lip gloss. I'm gonna make you some green lip gloss.
Looking at all this chaos, you start to see why Boosie's out here looking stressed and quiet. It's a lot to take in. Sources close to the situation are saying Boosie is really going through it right now. And it ain't just because of the rumors. That leaked footage? Yeah, that's what pushed him over the edge. Now it ain't just people talking or throwing shade. There's actual evidence out here, and folks are connecting dots fast. With how much Sexyy Red has been moving around and popping up in all the wrong headlines, being linked to her right now is probably the last thing Boosie or anybody else wants. It's a messy situation from every angle, and it keeps getting messier by the day. But now I gotta hear from y'all. What do you think is really going on here? Is there more to this Boosie and Sexyy Red drama than we even realized? Were they creeping behind the scenes way before the internet caught on? And what about all these STD rumors? Is it legit, or just another case of the industry trying to tear someone down? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I know y'all got something to say on this one. And don't forget, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those post notifications, because I've got more deep dives on the way. And trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. See you in the next one.